Hello everyone, welcome to session 7 of security testing video series. In this session, I am going to explain you what you should not be doing while performing security testing. Otherwise, you may end up in jail. So, let's get started with this session. Let's say you started learning security testing and you are a beginner for the security testing. While you are learning, you want to practice the you want to practice whatever you have learned in the security testing. For that, most of the people, what they do is they randomly pick some applications, very big applications owned by very big companies, and start practicing the security testing on it. That is a very, very big mistake, guys. We should not be doing that. Why? Because if the company or the company which is owning the applications that you are performing security testing for without having the permissions for identifies, they may treat you as a hacker. Okay, they don't know that you are actually practicing security testing on their applications, but they'll simply treat your testing activities, security testing activities, as hacking activities instead. Okay, some xyz person is trying to hack the my website, like that they feel. And they may, in some cases, guys, if the things are so serious, they may book a case against you, and you may end up in jail, guys. So be careful, guys. While performing security testing, don't pick any random applications. Okay, we should not be performing security testing on random applications, and this may end up you in jail. So how to practice then? How to practice the security testing? The simple answer is, in the upcoming sessions, guys, I'm going to provide you some list of websites where you can practice security testing. Don't perform security testing on some random applications. Instead, in the upcoming sessions, whatever the web applications or some example uh, kind of applications I provide, right? There you can practice security testing. Till then, just follow the sessions. And also, you can also perform security testing if you are authorized for, if you have the permissions from the client that you need to do security testing, right? Then you can perform. So these are the ways of performing security testing. But and again, I am saying and insisting that you should not be performing security testing just for practicing on some random applications that may end you up in jail. So this is all about this session, guys. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.